Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again. Yo, I appreciate y'all for clicking on the video, man. Make sure y'all follow my IG. Make sure y'all like the video so we can get this in the algorithm. I show my gratitude. Hey, man, look, 2021 is almost over. We about to hit 2022, and I want to show you guys how to get your confidence up, man, and why you lack confidence right now, right? Because a lot of guys, you guys be hitting me up, man. I do a lot of consultations also, and fellas, man, y'all be telling me how the confidence is lacking. You know what I'm saying? And we can't have that, especially going into this next year, because this next year you're going to experience what you feel. You're going to experience your energy inside, right? So wherever you're at right now, spiritually, mentally, physically, that's what you're going to experience in 22. So you want to make sure you're off to a good start going into this year. So what is confidence? Confidence is being sure of one's abilities. So when you lack confidence, that means you're unsure of yourself. You're unsure of your ability to do something. And you can't have that. You know what I'm saying? We can't be like that. So what we gotta do, fellas, is we gotta start finding out who we are. You know, one thing I like about AMS, shout out to him, back in his early YouTube grind, what stuck out to me was he told guys to get on their purpose. If your life ain't right, you don't need to worry about women right now. You need to figure out what your purpose is. You need to get your life together. That stuck with me, and that actually helped me on my journey too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. But that's true. And knowing me, just the person I am, I always look at things from a spiritual lens. So how I received that message was, in order for you to be confident, you have to find your purpose in life. What are you meant to do here, right? But break it down even further than that. To find your purpose means you have to find yourself. You can't walk your purpose if you don't know who you are, right? You see, and this is why I tell you guys all the time, you need to be doing shadow work. You need to get on your retention journey, because it's going to force you to figure out who you are as a man. Disciplining ourselves. Discipline is the key to finding out who you are as well, because you analyze yourself. You do experiments on yourself, your weaknesses, your strengths. That's what discipline does for you, right? The more you try new things and you figure out more about yourself. So this is why we get on a lifestyle of doing good habits daily. We get on a lifestyle of trying to implement good routines in our life and challenging ourselves so we can push our limits and analyze, all right, collect data. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm lacking at. How can I change this? But if you don't do that, you're never going to find your purpose. And if you never find your purpose, you're always going to be lacking in confidence. You're not sure of yourself. I'm going to tell you guys a story. My sophomore year, I was living in Michigan, and my family, we moved down to North Carolina midway through the year. So I finished my football season, and then my family went ahead. They moved down to Fayetteville, North Carolina. I stayed, finished the football season, then I moved down with them. So I'm in a whole new environment, bigger city, bigger school. I don't know anybody, so it was all new to me. I tried out for the track team come spring. You guys know, if y'all follow my videos, y'all know I do hurdles. So I was already established in Michigan. I was a great hurdler, for my age especially. I was already confident in my abilities. But when I got down there, I remember the first day of practice, and I was hitting hurdles, right? I was hitting hurdles, doing my hurdle drills. And then from there, everybody's like, he was just all talk. He's not that good. And they was judging me based off of my practice, because any hurdler knows, right? You're going to hit hurdles, especially in practice. That just comes with the territory. But that doesn't have anything to do with your performance. It's just practice. Especially me being a new guy, everybody's watching me to see what I have, what I can do. So me hitting them hurdles, they kind of was like, nah, he not that good. I remember the first track meet that we had, and I won. I got first place. Like, it was a blowout. And then everybody came up to me then, oh man, you killed it, man. Everybody want to be there at the finish line with you. They dapping me up, congratulating me. Everybody's always waiting for you at the finish line when you're doing great. But I tell you guys that to say this. If I would have listened to everybody when I was practicing saying, oh, he's not that good, hearing all the rumors behind my back, he not all that, he's all talk. If I would have believed that, I would have never won my race. I would have never went on and became who I am, going to school, going to college for track, if I would have listened to those people. I already had the confidence in me. It doesn't matter how I was practicing that day or whatever. I already knew my abilities. So it didn't affect my race. And that's the type of confidence you got to have in yourself. You got to be sure of your ability so much. You have to be sure of your ability so much that no matter what's going on outside of you, it doesn't affect what's going on in here. And in order for you to do that, you got to figure out who you are, right? I remember days, man, where I would just go for a run, go for a 3-mile run on the weekends just to challenge myself, right? And that made me stronger as a man because I identified what I can and cannot do. That's what discipline is. Doing things that you hate doing like you love it. That's the only way you're going to find yourself. Guys, you got to understand, to find your purpose, you got to live it first. I never thought I would be doing what I'm doing right now. But my goal was to find my purpose. And for you to find your purpose, you got to find yourself. When you start taking steps to find yourself and better yourself each and every day, you're going to start living in your purpose before you even know it. You won't even know what your purpose is until one day you just say, oh, wait, all these things I'm doing right now, this is my purpose, right? Because that's what happened to me. When I was doing YouTube, man, I didn't understand that this was my purpose until one day I started getting comments and then it hit me like, wow, what I'm doing right now is bigger than me. I'm helping out a lot of people with my testimony, with my life experience. A lot of people are gravitating towards the content and it's changing their life, right? Guys, you gotta better yourself. You gotta figure out who you are. That's the only way you're gonna find your purpose, and that's the only way you're gonna have confidence. When you find your purpose, right, it's gonna make you confident with women, with life, whatever you're doing. But the foundation is finding who you are. When you figure out who you are as a man, can't nobody tell you nothing. Y'all remember the 8 Mile movie with Eminem? When he had a battle with Papa Doc at the end? How did he win that battle? He laid out all his insecurities first. He knew who he was and he wasn't ashamed of it. So he put that all on the table. So by the time it came for Papa Doc's turn, he had nothing to say. There was nothing he can say that was going to hurt him because he already did it for himself. And that's how you got to be. You got to know your insecurities. You got to know yourself inside and out. So nothing can hurt you. Nothing outside of here. Nobody else can tell you who you are. I already know who I am. There ain't nothing you can tell me about myself that I haven't already identified within me. And I accept that. And I wake up every day to change that. You feel what I'm saying? Find yourself. Figure out who you are. Learn yourself. Challenge yourself so you can start living in your purpose. And when you start living in your purpose, you're going to figure out what your purpose is. And it's going to bring so much confidence to you. Okay? So much confidence. You can't get confidence from anything out here. Nothing outside of you is going to give you confidence. The confidence comes from you being sure of your own abilities. If you rely on somebody else or something out here to give you confidence, can you really say that's true confidence? Are you really sure of yourself? Or are you letting somebody tell you that you should be sure of yourself? So fellas, ladies, going into 2022, make sure you're doing this work right now. Make sure you're healing yourself. Make sure you're figuring out who you are as a person because you're going to need that type of energy going into 22. It's going to be a lot more challenging. It's going to be some good times. It's going to be a lot of opportunities and a lot of fruitfulness. But it's also going to present more challenges for us. Okay? And you got to be ready for that. You got to be ready for whatever's thrown at us. This world is getting crazy, right? It's got to get chaotic before it can heal and grow and get better. We got to go through these chaotic moments, especially coming this winter, man. If y'all following what's going on, a lot of shortages, just a lot of chaos going on in the world. And I try not to speak on these things because I don't want to put that energy out on these videos. I try to give y'all the energy of confidence, the energy of self-assurance, the energy of you being able to heal yourself and know that everything's going to be okay, right? As long as you keep your vibration high. Because a lot of y'all ask me why I don't talk about this, why you don't talk about that. And that's the reason why I don't. Because there's so many other channels talking about it. I want to be that channel that you come here and you get good energy. You leave my channel, my videos feeling good about yourself and feeling confident enough to be able to handle yourself, handle whatever life brings to you. Guys, make sure we're doing our work, okay? Make sure you're finding your purpose. What you came here to do, what you came back to this world to do as a soul, You got to figure that out. You got to tap back into that, because that's the only way you're going to be divinely protected. When you are fulfilling your soul contract, that's when you are protected, right? Nothing can stop you, nothing can hurt you as long as you're following that path. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this last thing, okay? I'm gonna leave y'all with this. A man who doesn't know himself has no purpose. A man with no purpose is lost. So let's get it. Retain Gang, it's your boy Tay. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what y'all thought about this video, or what y'all would like me to talk about next. Y'all have a beautiful day, man, and I'm out. Peace.